Mr. President, members of the Court, it's an honor to appear before you today and to close the submissions on behalf of the United Arab Emirates. I shall now make the concluding statement on behalf of my country. Let's be clear. The actors responsible for the devastation and the atrocities being perpetrated in Sudan are the warring parties. The allegations leveled against my country by the applicant find no basis in fact. They are divorced from reality. The reality, Mr. President, is that the United Arab Emirates worked tirelessly with the United Nations, regional organizations, neighboring countries, and other stakeholders to deliver humanitarian assistance and find a political solution to this tragic war. By its words and by its actions, the United Arab Emirates has only ever sought to work within the international system to bring an end to the conflict and to support Sudan to transition to civilian rule. The applicant, on the other hand, has persisted in starving its population, in bombardment and in unrelenting violence against civilians in Sudan, rather than engaging in any serious efforts for transition to peace. The applicant has chosen instead to mount a public relations campaign before this court to distract attention away from its unlawful conduct. We have seen similar tactics used by the applicant in other fora, including the United Nations Security Council, as a tool for propaganda. The United Arab Emirates believes in the critical work of the court and the promotion of the rule of international law within the limits of the jurisdiction conferred on it by states. In this context, it is unacceptable that the applicant is abusing the function of the court, the principal judicial organ of the United Nations, solely for political gain and without regard to the court's jurisdiction. I therefore urge you, members of the court, to carefully examine the parties' submissions on the law. The members of our legal team have shown conclusively that the court manifestly does not have jurisdictions in this case. The sole basis of jurisdiction invoked by the applicant is Article 9 of the Genocide Convention. That provision obviously does not confer jurisdiction upon the court because of the United Arab Emirates reservation to Article 9 that we made upon accession in 2005. We therefore call upon the court to reject the request for provisional measures and to remove the case from the general list. To do so would be in accordance both with your well-established jurisprudence and with the sound administration of justice. Mr. President, I shall now read the United Arab Emirates' concluding submissions. The United Arab Emirates request the court, 1. To reject the request for the indication of provisional measures submitted by the Republic of Sudan, and 2. To remove from the general list the case introduced by the Republic of Sudan on 5 March 2025. Mr. President, members of the court, that brings to an end the United Arab Emirates presentation. On behalf of our delegation, I thank you for your careful attention. I would also like to express my gratitude to the Registrar and all of his staff, and to the interpreters for their work during the present proceedings. Mr. President, members of the court, I thank you for your kind attention.